There are some transfers you see where you just think this can't be right. Like João Neves last season, whenever Benfica said to everyone, we are not accepting anything less than 120 million euros, then out of nowhere, 60 million euros to PSG. Because there were plenty of teams like genuinely considering bids upwards of 100 million euros. Everything died down because it was like, right, they really just don't want to sell. Then bang. Well, we've seen that happen twice this season. Johan Bakayoko, absolute wonder kid of a talent coming out of PSV, Newcastle, Aston Villa, top teams coming in for the likes of like 45, 50, 60 million euros. 18 plus 4 million add-ons to Leipzig? Really? Before the transfer window opened, it was like, oh yeah, Bakayoko, Newcastle, who should they sign? Boom, Bakayoko, 40, 50 million euro bid would be good. I think he would suit teams like that. Then transfer window opens, dies down, and he's off to Leipzig for at most 22 million euros. His market value right now is like 35, 40. What, like, do they have someone held captive at PSV? And of course, there's this Ryan Cherki, a guy who's still only 21, been around for 4 or 5 years, absolutely tore Ligue 1, a new one with an underwhelming Lyon side, 35 mil. Now, look, I know they have to sell. But there were a lot of teams willing to pay 35 million euros, which means there are a good few teams that are willing to pay 45, 50 million euros. But no, he slipped off to Man City for 35 mil before anyone really had talks. It was like no one was in talks with this guy. It was all rumors, chitter chatters here and there. Boom, off to City, 35 million euros. Of course, this transfer can only go one way. He is going to be a great signing. And so will Johan Bakayoko. And there's no mention of a sell on clause. But if there is one, it must be in around 50% because there's no other way where I could even conceivably, if I was PSV, letting him go for that price. Just doesn't make sense.